welcome to Narrowboat Living, part 2. This is, as you can see, we're finally in our boat.
Yay!
Yeah! But we have problems. We still have no real heating. We have the reflex stove behind us, which you might just be able to see, which isn't burning as efficiently as it could be, but it is at least producing heat. We've got no hot water. We have no radiators at the moment, and the latest diagnostics is there could be water in the fuel. So on Monday the fuel's being emptied out and fresh fuel will be going in.
So we moved on board 2 weeks ago, finally.
I think it was about 3 weeks ago.
About nearly 3 weeks ago now, yeah. And you heard about the tribulations that we were having on the way in. It didn't really get any better for a while, but we actually managed to move in nearly 3 weeks ago now. So, and it's taken us, to live on a boat you have to minimise. You have to throw out your life and minimise. And we minimised, and we still had 4 times too much.
One of us minimised better than the other one though.
Yeah,
I did keep telling him there's no room for it.
So it's taken us 2 weeks to get the boat straight, or straightish,
Yeah.
into a state that we can function. So that's where we are right now. We've had a few problems, as Denise said, with the boat, but Friday we took it out on a maiden voyage, and we made a little bit of a video about that.
Well, it was quite funny actually, because one of the possible reasons that the heating wasn't working was that we didn't actually have enough fuel in the tank. So we decided that we would go and fill up with fuel, and then we could rule that out as a possibility, which we did. Now, to fill up we had to leave the marina, so I got a nice young engineer to help us take her out of the marina.
She's always chasing up these young engineers.
I know.
They keep appearing on the boat.
Oh, they're really sweet. We can't fault them here. I know they haven't got our heating working yet, but it's not through lack of trying, and we're still they're still trying to get it sorted for us.
They must hate us.
So anyway, it was a lovely day, which is a bit rare at the moment with these storms and rain and everything, but it was a really nice day. We were out on the cut, filling up with fuel, heading south, and where there's no locks, no tunnels, no nothing, and I suddenly thought this would be a perfect day for a maiden voyage. I'm already heading south, I'm already on the water. All I need to do is just steer it down the canal. So I asked the young engineer who'd taken us out where the nearest winding hole was, and he said, oh, go down to Weedon, it's about an hour and a half's journey, and you can turn there and come back.
A winding hole is a place where you turn a boat round. It's like a big V-shaped notch in the side of the canal.
Or a wider part of the canal,
Yeah.
depending. So anyway, Brian, unbeknown to him, was paying for the fuel, and I looked up and said to him, we're heading south. And Brian panicked.
We're completely unprepared, didn't have a coat on.
We were so unprepared, we hadn't tidied anything away in the boat, we hadn't made sure anything was secure. The crockery was all on the side, just didn't give it a thought at all. It was just a matter of, we're here, this was an opportunity I didn't want to miss, and I thought it would give me some good experience in steering the boat.
It all survived.
You wouldn't have thought so. Yes, we did survive, and this vlog is our journey down the Grand Union Canal on our very first maiden voyage, and I hope you enjoy it with us. So here I am steering the boat on our impromptu maiden voyage. Yes, I do need to wash my hair, but at the moment we had no hot water. We were just advised to head south down to the small town of Weedon, where we could use the winding hole to turn around and come back to Wilton Marina, where we're staying at the moment. It was about 1.5 hours journey there and the same back. So it was a lovely long chance to use the boat to steer. It was a quiet day, being winter. There was very little other boats on the cup. In fact, I think we only met about 3 or 4 other boats altogether. So it was a lovely quiet trip on down to Eden. You get many different types of boats on the canals, which come in all different shapes and sizes. Here you can see what looks like a working boat moored alongside the owner's liveaboard. Often only one boat will have an engine which pulls the other boat, called a butty. We also like to see the different types and sizes of boats on the canal. We particularly love the little boats, as some of them are so cute. And here you can see the difference in sizes between these 2 boats. The little one looks that maybe it might be a day tripper. This narrowboat is called a Dutch barge and has a distinct high cabin at the back and tends to be steered by a wheel instead of a tiller. You may notice as we're travelling that the top box is actually blocking a lot of my view and also some of the camera work. So we are debating at the moment whether we're going to remove the top box and not have one. It will lose some of our storage, which will be a big shame, but at the same time I think I do need to see where I'm going. As you can see, Lottie loves to watch where she's going. When we were on holiday, this was a favourite position of hers, normally with her paws on the side so she gets the best view that she can. Here you can get a very good view of my favourite tiller pin of a basset hound, which we bought at a water festival from one of the trading boats in Blissworth. The idea of the tiller pin is that it holds the tiller arm onto the swan neck part at the back, so that when you moor up, you take the arm off and take it inside where it's safe. And here we are approaching the end of our journey as we reach the winding hole at Weedon, and so I'm about to attempt my very first U-turn before heading back. It was just about here, having got too close to the towpath, that Lottie decided to jump off to have a wee. That was a bit of a panic as we had to stop quickly and get her back onto the boat. Here you can see all the boats lined up in Weedon Wharf, just outside the village of Weedon Beck. It's got a very nice hire company with pretty boats all named after different types of weeds. As we cruised around the tight U-bend, we were intrigued by the commemorative bench that lay beneath the wide concrete bridge of the A45. What did he do there? Did he fish? Did he like the view of the bridge? Was it his place of solitude? Or did he just enjoy watching the boats go past without getting wet in the rain? As we go round another bend, we come across a moored fuel boat. These are the true heroes of the canals as they cruise up and down, bringing diesel, gas, coal, wood, and often fenders as well to the many boaters on the canals.